Yo, what's up, guys? So today I want to talk about this person named Poppy, and in particular, this song she came out with about 6 months ago or so. I don't actually remember, and it's called "Time Is Up." And I just want to get into the symbolism. I mean, this is honestly almost unbelievable how in our faces the symbolism is, and they just throw this stuff out there, and the masses are just so blinded by this. And I'm just going to try to expose it. I know a lot of people have already talked about this song, but for those of you who have no idea who this person is, and I hope you don't know who this person is, and I hope you've never heard this song before, but for those of you who haven't, I want to expose this and just show you how, or even if you're a fan of Poppy, which I hope you aren't, I want to just expose this and show you just how obvious this stuff is and try to wake you up, because they're trying, and well, they're not trying, they are putting the masses to sleep. So I'm just gonna make this video and try to expose this trash. So this girl started out as some creepy YouTuber, and people didn't actually know, like, a lot of people made videos saying, like, they don't know if this is actually a real person. And because of just how she acted in all of her videos, she was just like, she looked like a robot. She behaved very, very oddly, to say the least. But now this person is all of a sudden a musician, and her music's getting millions of views. This song in particular has millions of views. And she's now starting to get pushed by the mainstream. And this song is just one of the most blatant forms of MK Ultra I've ever seen. I mean, it's crazy. So let me just give you some quick background on Poppy. And like I said, she started out making these creepy ass videos on YouTube, and a lot of them are full of satanic symbolism. I mean, it's insane. And even her other music, I think all the songs she's came out with they're just full of satanic MK Ultra symbolism. She will soon release an album called "Am I a Girl?" She's starting to gain quite a bit of popularity, actually, and this girl is an absolute Illuminati saw, and she's nothing more than an MK Ultra slave. I mean, that's all this video is talking about, is her being a slave. But people will think that I'm crazy and I don't know what I'm talking about, but I'm trying to shed some light on this because it's so obvious and people need to be aware of this stuff. I mean, look at this picture. She won the Breakthrough Artist Award at the 2017 Streamy Awards, and on the red carpet, she was trapped inside of a box, like some sort of caged animal, which is obviously representing her being a mind control slave. And there's a guy next to her who's like wheeling her around, which is her MK Ultra handler. But no, that's just a coincidence, right? She's just being artistic. She's just being creative, right? I mean, give me a break. It is so obvious. And here we have her at the 2018 American Music Awards, and she's wearing a mask which symbolizes the forced silence of MK Ultra slaves. I mean, it's so obvious. And even the poster of Poppy's tour, "Am I a Girl?" The tour, the poster is full of MK symbolism. The poster has a prominent dualistic black and white, which represents the black and white duality of Freemasonry and mind control as well. She's also wearing a Mickey Mouse hat, which is used a lot. A lot of these celebrities use it. And no, it's not because they love, Mickey Mouse and they go to Disneyland and Disney World every weekend. It's because it's to identify MK Ultra slaves in the entertainment industry. It's so they show, the people, like, who they're working for. and they're like, they're auctioned off, and a lot of them are sex slaves too. Like, that the sad reality is all these people are sex slaves, but it's their own fault. I don't feel bad for these people. They sold out, and this is what they get for selling out. Also, you see the colors red, or the color red, which represents blood sacrifice, satanic ritual, Satanism, but that's just a coincidence as well, I guess. I mean, if you can't see this, then really, I don't know what to tell you. Because this is as obvious as it's going to get. Seriously, this is as obvious as it's going to get without them straight up coming out and saying Poppy is, an MK Ultra slave and she's sold out. Even then, people wouldn't believe it. They'd think it's like a meme or something. It's just a joke. It's unbelievable. This girl, is now getting pushed by the mainstream. As we see her here with James Corden, who is also a sellout, because you don't become these late night TV show hosts and all this stuff without selling your soul. And, he's very popular. And, we see her there, getting pushed by this guy. And now, a lot of people know who this is. And a lot of people are getting into her music, which is just so, so sad, because it's trash. It's just garbage. And people just eat this stuff up. Okay, so now onto the song, which was just awful to listen to. I mean, I listened to it once and my ears were about to bleed, honestly. I mean, I wanted to throw up watching this video and listening to this song. It's just horrible, but the thing is, it's got a catchy, beat. So people just kind of like hear that beat and then like her singing into it, and they're not really realizing what the music video is about or what even the lyrics are. Because the lyrics are very, very trashy and very, very obvious of, her being the MK Ultra slave she is. And the lyrics and the imagery of the video, I mean, it's absolutely about Poppy being a mind control slave. And this right here basically says it all. The video begins with Poppy laying on a bed, and inside what looks like, a stylized cell, and she's hooked up to a machine that is monitoring her vital functions, and her head has electrodes connected to her head, which is showing this girl and her mind being completely under control. I mean, it's so obvious. She's showing you that she's completely under control. And I can't believe I'm making this video, and I can't believe this person, is out there being pushed by the mainstream and people are eating this up. I mean, it's just so sad. Here you can see that she is being monitored by a handler. Oh my goodness, but that's just a coincidence as well, right? Nothing to see here. I mean, give me a break. I mean, listen to these lyrics. In the factory, in the sterile place they made me, I woke up alone, dizzy from the programming. Have I been wiped again? Oh my god, I don't even know. I mean, come on, how more obvious can it get? It's just so obvious. This girl is clearly talking about being an MK Ultra slave, but her fans will just, say she's being creative. I mean, give me an absolute break. This is crazy. This is insane. There's also this part in the video where Poppy is being presented to a crowd, as some kind of like new robot prototype or something, and you can see in the background it says the wait is over. I mean, this is unbelievable. How do people not see this? Here she's reading her followers here she's feeding her followers some kind of pill, and after they swallow the pill, they start having zeros and ones projected onto their faces, which is basically implying that they too are turning into robot slaves. Her fans have now been turned into robot slaves, and they're under her control, but we know she's controlled, so really they're under the puppet master's control, because Poppy is just a puppet. And And then they start convulsing with pain and fall to the floor. I mean, this is just obviously very inspirational, right? I mean, Poppy's just very, very talented, and I don't know what I'm talking about. I should just end this video because, Poppy's just super talented, and she's so sweet and innocent. What am I doing, right? I mean, give me a break. And I know there's going to be people commenting, like, Poppy fans out there that are going to troll and say all this stuff. I mean, you guys need to wake up. This is just pathetic. And this is just trash that people out there are actually fans of this thing. And yeah, I say thing because who knows if this is even a real human being. It might not be. And, in the second verse, Poppy starts talking about how she basically wishes for the destruction of humanity because of the environment. Listen to these lyrics. Exponentially, every day I'm growing my memory. You wouldn't believe your life is meaningless. You're just like cockroaches. Extermination's your only hope. Human history, pollution, and overcrowded cities, that's your legacy. But don't look so depressed. You'll soon be nothingness. Oh my God, you don't even know. Wow. Honestly, all I can say is wow. I mean, she just really loves her fans, right? I mean, she really appreciates all of her fans out there. I mean, what in the world? Poppy is basically a mouthpiece to the elite, which we all know their ultimate goal is to depopulate the world, and that's what they want. So it's just so obvious. I just can't believe people can't wrap their heads around this stuff. Okay, so here's my favorite part and the most obvious part of this music video, if you want to call it music. I mean, I guess it's trash video is what it should be. The video proceeds to a scene where she sings to her newly mind-controlled followers while wearing a dress that shows the Baphomet head. Oh my goodness, what a coincidence, right? I mean, give me a break. She just must love goats a lot, and that's why she's wearing one, right? I mean, this is unbelievable. I mean, if you don't know what the Baphomet is, it's a transgender goat that these losers, worship. And that's why you see the transgender movement getting pushed, especially on kids. And people think I'm hateful because, I talk about that. No, I'm not hateful. I don't hate anyone who's transgender. But there is an agenda behind it. I mean, look at this thing they're worshiping. I mean, this goat has breasts and a penis. I mean, why are people worshiping this? And it's these sick freaks that run the world that worship it because they're losers. They're sick, disgusting monsters. But, that's just a coincidence too. That's not real. Just go back to sleep. Go back to watching your Netflix. Go back to, listening to Poppy's music and ignore what I'm saying. I mean, that's what a lot of people do. They'll just ignore what we have to say. They'll think we're crazy. I mean, this is a sad, sad, sad world we're living in. I mean, I hope this video wakes up people, honestly, because this is so obvious. I mean, basically, this song is nothing but an occult satanic ritual, and clearly showing that Poppy indeed has sold out and is an MK Ultra slave. I mean, it's so obvious. I don't know how many times I have to say that. And then the thing is, they can get away with this because people, think Poppy is cute and innocent, and, she's the beat to the song is catchy. So, people have basically been rocked to sleep by, a catchy beat and, like a cute girl, in the video. And that's all music nowadays. You just throw up some, like, some person that everyone thinks is cute or attractive or whatever, and you throw in a catchy beat and people won't even hear the lyrics. They'll just say, oh my God, she's so talented, he's so talented, oh my God, they're amazing, when they don't even stop and analyze what they're seeing and listening. When you seriously take the blinders off, and it's not just this song, it's pretty much everything that's played that's, pushed by the mainstream. If you take those blinders off and you watch these videos and you see the symbolism, I mean, none are going to be as obvious as this. This is just the most obvious. I mean, this is insane. But if you listen to these lyrics and just, listen to them without listening to the beat, it's so obvious. These lyrics are trash. They're dumbing down the masses, and these idols are showing you who they're working for, yet people applaud them. And basically, when you're applauding these people, you're applauding the puppet masters, because all these people are puppets. They're puppets to the puppet masters. They take orders. They sell out. That's the only way you get there. That's the only way you're pushed by the mainstream. I mean, I really hope people start to wake up. I really hope this video helped people, see just how insane this stuff is and how obvious it is. And share this, if you know someone who loves Poppy, share this with them. If you know anyone who listens to like pop music, or if you listen to pop music, go watch other videos, watch some of my videos, because I'm starting to expose these monsters, because they're getting away with it, and I've had enough. I'm not going to sit back, and I'm sure as hell not going to support these fools, because that's what they are. They're fools. And, here also, she performed on this CBS thing, which, I mean, obviously the CBS logo is the all-seeing eye, but that's just a coincidence. But as you can see here, she has the upside-down cross. What a coincidence, too, right? I mean, give me a break. We all know these satanic freaks. They hate, Jesus. They hate God. So they mock us. They mock the ones who believe in it. And, they do basically the complete opposite. And they want you to do the complete opposite of what the Bible says and all this stuff. They want you to live a very sinful life and to not care about anything and do what you want without any consequences. I mean, it's an unbelievable upside down world we're living in. And I'm going to continue to expose these monsters. I thank you guys for listening to this show. God bless all of you, and stay woke.